Hey, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? This is Rogan Porter, LCDAONE, baby. LCDAONE to be exact. That is, man. AKA Illmatic 124, and not the motherfucking game numbers, but my actual jersey number I wore when I played basketball in high school, man. And my warm-up jersey on the back of my motherfucking chair at the crib. Hey, what's up to my LC Nation, my LC gang, my LC crew? Hey, I was like Kanye. Hey, what's going on out there in the land with y'all that you did? But hey, man, I know y'all see the title of the video, man, and I just wanted to drop some jewels on this real quick, man, because I think this needs some recognition. Okay, this person, this individual that I'm about to speak very highly about, I think he needs the recognition. Okay, class of '96, one of my constituents. I wish I could have played in the NBA with these cats, but it didn't materialize like that. But anyway, we talking about none other than Steve Nash. Steve Nash, one of the, I say, most precision-tuned point guards that came out of that class. Okay, it was a lot of players that came out of the '96 draft. Mind y'all, I watched the draft yesterday. I got home from doing all my grocery shopping. SJ was chilling like a villain, and we normally leave the YouTubes on all the channels, you know, all the TVs in the house. Besides when she watched antenna TV, but I got back and the draft was on, man. The NBA draft was on. I think I was washing clothes or something. But I started watching, and it was like a documentary. They was talking about how great that '96 class was. John Wallace was the #1 player in the country at that time. Then you had a host of players: J.R. Ryder, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett. It was a lot of players. Stephon Marbury, all right, that was in that draft. Ray Allen, and they pretty much, I say 80% of that class are now Hall of Famers. And Steve Nash is knocking on that door too. But anyway, man, this is about Steve Nash and what he's doing in Brooklyn. Okay, is incredible. I don't think he's gonna get enough credit, but I'm gonna give him the credit because what he's doing is incredible. First time head coach. The acquisitions he already acquired before: James Harden and Kevin Durant. He had Kyrie Irving, Spencer Dinwiddie, Caris LeVert. He had a bunch of good players on the team. A bunch of good players. Okay? The prior year, before they acquired Kevin Durant. Now, when he get Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, they started winning games. All right? The team that they had before, James Harden, Blake Griffin, they had Spencer Dinwiddie, Caris LeVert. Man, that team was immaculate, man. They played real hard. Okay? And listen, now that he has these superstars, you see what they're doing. They quickly rose all the way to the top of the Eastern Conference. They're the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference, I believe. And now they headed into the playoffs. James Harden just came back yesterday. I know y'all probably watched the highlight. Man, look. The way he was, it's like they doing, how can I put this in words for y'all? What he did yesterday, man, the way he rotated those guys was incredible. Let's look at the game. Just look at the highlights. He brought James Harden in the late second quarter. Let James Harden dictate the show. Okay? And they blew the Spurs out, man. The Spurs got a really good team too. Don't get it misconstrued now. But he outcoached Greg Popovich last night. Alright, how many minutes I got? Oh man, I got a lot. Oh, 3. I'm getting on the ass track. But listen, this dude, man, first time head coach, Steve Nash, man. I say, if he coached like that in the playoffs, and he able to get to strategize the way he did last night, man, listen, I think this team gonna go 16-0. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna sweep the entire playoffs. They look good, man. They bench is deep. Y'all seen the way they bench were playing when they didn't have Kevin Durant or James Harden for a long time. Now that they got everybody back, they're even deeper. Okay? If they play like that for the whole playoffs, they're gonna sweep the playoffs. But like I've been telling y'all all before, man. I was trucking, man, up the stairs. Oh, like I've been telling y'all all along, this is the rebuild of the 96 Chicago Bulls. I'm telling y'all, man, what's real. This is exactly what it is. Now, they attempted to do this in Golden State. They actually did do it in Golden State. That was the generic version of the Chicago Bulls because they really didn't have no bench in Golden State. They had the weapons, all right? They had 4 top players. They had a few players on the bench. But if either one of them players would have got hurt, they would have changed everything. But listen, I'm telling y'all, it's hot as hell on the train. I see. This team that they got now is better. I'm gonna say they better than hold on there. If they bring James Harden off the bench, which I highly doubt, then this team would be better than the 96 Bulls because they had Tony Kukoc and who else they had coming off the bench? They had Steve Kerr coming off the bench. You know, they had a lot of shooters. Same thing this team got. They got a bunch of shooters on this team. That's what I noticed. They got a lot of shooters. They got slashers. They can attack. They go to the basket hard, man. They look guards. But he's doing a great job, man. I just had to pose that question. Do y'all think he's going to win the Coach of the Year?
Roosevelt is next.
I think he will. Even if he didn't have James Harden.
On the left at Roosevelt.
We ain't talking about Blake Griffin. Even if he didn't have James Harden to go with those two, even if he just had Kyrie Irving, I think they still would have made the playoffs because they had Russell Wilson. They still would have made the playoffs just with Kyrie Irving and DeAndre Jordan, probably the team that they had before, Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, they would have made the playoffs. But now that he has all these players, man, these superstars, I think they're gonna sweep the playoffs. They're gonna go 16. They probably lose one game. I'm gonna say they lose one game. And this is the Eastern Conference. This is the new Chicago Bulls, man. The Brooklyn Nets. That's what this is. And they built that team just like they built the Chicago Bulls. Except they got a real marksman. They got Kevin Durant. He can shoot from anywhere. And I mean, James Harden can do the same thing, but Kevin Durant is a marksman, man. This dude lights out. But yeah, this is the new Bulls right here, and I think they're gonna go 16-0 in the playoffs, and I think he's gonna win the Coach of the Year. I just had to pose that question. Do y'all think Steve Nash will be the Coach of the Year? I think he will, because what he did the last couple of months, especially after he got James Harden, because it started off rocky at first, but he's been doing a good job. Even when the players got hurt, they still stayed like 10 or 15 games over 500. So, yeah, better than the Lakers, okay? He did a better coaching job than Frank Vogel out there in L.A. So, yeah, Steve Nash, he deserves all the credit. He should be the Coach of the Year. I just had to ask that question. What y'all think, man? Leave a comment, man, below. Let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think Steve Nash is going to be the Coach of the Year for what he has done, especially the last 2 months of the season? Because the playoffs are about to start. And we're going to cover all of it. But, yeah. I just had to pose that question, man. But let me know what y'all think, man. I'm finna sign out, man, for the thing start lagging. Hey, this is Roving Reporter, LCDAONE live. Live on the caboose, man. Make sure y'all like the video, share, comment, subscribe, and turn the notification bell button on. Y'all can get some more exclusive lives like this or wherever I'm at. Like I always say, trust the love God be gone, man. Alright? There's no screenshot, so subscribe. I'm out y'all later. One.
And spread out evenly inside the